All right, what's up, guys? I wanted to make a video about how I got started working with alcohol because I feel like it's a good idea to let you guys who are watching know why I have such a passion for doing what I do, like mixing up cocktails, exploring the different spirits that are available, and also working on photography and videography for it. And also, I think it'd just be a really good idea to explain why I'm in the niche that I'm in. Like I decided to go into like Canadian spirits for a reason, and it's a pretty small niche, I feel. So I think it'd be really cool to explain that to you guys. But it all kind of like started back in 2018. My partner and I had moved to Scotland, to Edinburgh, and I needed a job. My normal day job is working in the animation industry, and animation is not exactly huge in Scotland. So I had to go, I went into bartending. I got a job working at a Latin bar restaurant. And that was my first bar job ever. Actually, it was my first hospitality job ever. So it was interesting. It was very interesting. From there, I didn't want to work with cocktails at the start. I kind of just wanted to work with craft beer. Because like at the time, like I was really into craft beer, and like I'm still into craft beer. I love them equally. I like to explore them both. So anyways, I got this cocktail job and I was like, fuck, I gotta learn all these cocktails. It's kind of whatever. And then I got to the point where I was like doing them and I understood the specs and we were free pouring, right? So I'm just like whipping them out. It's great. After that, I went to a hotel bar. So it's like this kind of a luxury hotel in Edinburgh, right in the center of town, and it was like a high class, I guess we could call it. At least we'll call it that for now. I had nights there, consecutive nights, where I would be whipping out hundreds and hundreds of cocktails, and in the morning when I woke up, I was just like, I felt incredibly hungover, even though I haven't even drank a drop of alcohol that night. Like I was just so wiped out and so dehydrated from how much work. So it was a very, very tough bar to work. This was like my introduction to like working with proper classic cocktails and then proper craft cocktails. From there, I just continued to learn as much as I can about spirits. Whiskey mainly, because I'm really big into whiskey. I love whiskey. After that, I decided to leave that bar, and I got incredibly lucky to work at the Devil's Advocate. So if anyone's been to Edinburgh, and if anybody who likes Scottish whiskey has been to Scotland, and they've heard of this bar, because this is an incredibly popular bar for whiskey specifically, because they have 400 something bottles of whiskey from all around the world, obviously mainly Scottish. It was just a beautiful bar in general. It's kind of like my dream bar, and then it was my dream bar before I even got to work there, actually. I loved going in to have a drink there. So yeah, it was a bunch of great people I got to work with, and this just continued my like passion for like physically working with alcohol. During all of this, I was able to get like a side kind of like I was creating video and some photo for a whiskey brand called Pete Reekers. Okay, so it's a blended Scotch whiskey, and I was just creating kind of like marketing content for them, and it really, really helped me pick the niche of photo and video that I wanted to go into. Because before that, I was mainly doing photo video of like landscapes and nature, which I still love doing. It's absolutely beautiful. But doing cocktails and like alcohol-based stuff, it really merged my passion at the time, which was working with alcohol, into another passion that I had, which was photo and video, creating content and such. So I really loved doing that, and I worked with them for probably like 8 months or so. Before I ended up leaving Scotland. So we left Scotland in the fall of 2019. We got to Vancouver in mid-October. So we were all, trying to get settled. I got a job back in the animation industry and such. This was when I decided, like, look, I still want to work with alcohol because it's obviously a big passion. I really enjoy doing it. And I still want to somehow create content, but I had to do it on a budget. So what I did was I decided, like, look, imported spirits like Scottish whiskey and such is expensive here compared to what it was in Scotland. So I'm gonna look at local spirits, specifically Canadian. I want to see what we have for Canadian whiskey, and I want to see what there is, right? I started looking up what we have here, buying them because they can be quite cheap. And then that's when I found BC Spirits. So BC Spirits is like this channel that Sean Solis created, where he explores all the local spirits of BC, all the craft spirits and stuff. When I found that, I was like, holy shit, there's a lot going on here, right? So yeah, I found BC Spirits, and that's when it kind of opened up more for me. That's when I was like, whoa, there's more than just whiskey and gin around here. Like they're making quality liqueurs, and they're making Colomaro and vermouth and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, sweet, like let's get back into making some cocktails and stuff. So I'll work on that. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I still would love to be working at a bar. I think bartending is probably one of the funnest jobs I've ever had. Being able to sit across from customers and just chit chat all night is just genuine fun. If you follow me on Instagram, great, thank you, I appreciate it. I make a bunch of different cocktails. I'm basically riffing on classic cocktails and such, using like as many Canadian made spirits as possible. And that's what I plan to do with this channel as well on YouTube. And then this will just keep growing, and then I'm hoping that I can keep growing on this channel. And if you support me, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments and what you expect. All right, I've got a bunch of different series planned for this channel, and I just gotta focus and just get to work. You know what I mean? Just gotta fucking put it together. Thanks for watching. And I hope to see you at the next video. All right. Cheers, guys.